begins! Hello! Hello! Hi! Hello! It's Shua, and it is another episode of The Bible and an Atheist Point of View, where I, the atheist, am reading from the Bible, from cover to cover, one chapter at a time, one chapter per video, for the mere reason that I think it's absolutely hysterical, funny, laughable, downright silly. And today, I have a live studio audience. Say hello, live studio audience.
Hey.
Hey guys. Hey.
Yeah. It's a very small audience. Nevertheless, before I even start this fucking thing, let's go ahead and start that bumper music, shall we?
Get
Like
down. Get down. Get down.
Yeah, I think about funk too. Yeah. Alright, well, where I left off, kitties, is I have Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 1. You shall therefore love the Lord. You know, bold and shit. I've got to give more emphasis. The Lord and God capitalized too. Your God.
Your Lord God.
Your God, and keep His charge. His charge. God, will that be cash, check, or charge? His statutes, his rules, and his commandments always will fucking kill you if you do break them. Verse 2. And consider today, since I am not speaking to your children who have not known or seen me. What? What? That's what I said.
Okay.
Consider the discipline of the Lord your God. His greatness, His mighty hand, and His mighty outstretched arm, stroking His mighty cock. Verse 3. Verse 3. His signs and His deeds that He did in Egypt and to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and to all the land. Verse 4. And what He did to the army of Egypt, He probably did it brutally. To their horses and to their chariots. How He made the water of the Red Sea flow, for He was on the rag. Over them as they pursued after you, and how the Lord has destroyed them to this day. Verse 5. And what He will do to you, and what He did to you in the wilderness.
What?
Stays in the wilderness. Until you came to this place. Verse 6. And what He did to Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, son of Reuben, how the earth opened its mouth. This is getting dirty now. And swallowed them up. Every last drop.
Every last drop.
With their household, their tents, and their living thing that followed them in the midst of all Israel, and every living thing. Verse 7. For your eyes have seen all the great work of the Lord that He did. Verse 8. You shall therefore keep the whole commandment. Not half, not a quarter, not 3/8, not 7/16. The whole commandment that I command you today. That you may be strong and go in and take possession of the land that you are going to possess. Verse 9. And that you may live long in the land that the Lord swore, motherfucking shit, goddamn it, cocksucker, cunt, bitch, to your fathers to give them to them and to their offspring, a land flowing with milk and honey. Sure. Verse 10. For the land that you are entering to take possession of it is not like the land of Egypt, from which you have come. When you sowed your seed and irrigated it like a garden of vegetables. You know what I picture when I hear this? I'm reading this, sowed your seed like a garden of vegetables. I picture somebody jerking off over a rose garden. Or fucking farming it. How's it doing? Well, good. Oh, I'm working on feeding them now. Oh! Terrible. Verse 11. But the land that you are going over to possess is a land of hills and valleys, which drinks water by the rain from heaven. And He drinks water by the rain from heaven.
From heaven.
Verse 12. Shut up. Fuck out.
Did you have to put this on YouTube?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm sorry.
This whole thing.
Verse 12, the land that the Lord your God cares for, the lives of the Lord. I, the Lord, your God cares for. The eyes of the Lord your God are always upon it. Upon what?
The Lord, the Lord,
What?
the Lord.
The choir boy? From the beginning of the year to the end of the year. Verse 13. And if you will indeed obey my commandment that I command you today to love the Lord, your God, and to serve Him with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your whatever. Verse 14, He will give the rain to your land in the season. Sure He will. The wordly rain and the later rain. Some of that shit is just boring as all hell. I can't help it, I try. That you may gather in your grain and your wine and your oil. Hey, they did have lube back then. Verse 15, and He will give grass in fields for your livestock, and you shall eat and be full, and the barn will never be empty. Verse 16, take care lest your heart be deceived, and you turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. I want to worship Venus,
Do it.
the goddess of lust.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, and the pot god.
And the
Verse 17, then the anger of the Lord, gee, what other emotion does He feel besides anger, will be kindled against you. Kindled? I don't want a Kindle. What if I want an iPad? And It will shut up the heavens, so that there will be no rain, and the land with yield no fruit. And the land will yield no fruit. Well, that sucks. How about pot? Can you just get that out of it? And you will perish quickly off
He already said he was gonna grow grass.
the good land that the Lord is giving you. Verse 18, you shall therefore lay up these words of mine in your heart and in your soul and up your ass, and you shall bind them as a sign of your hand. No, the other hand, the one that's not so hairy. And they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. Semen, whatever, same thing. Verse 19, you shall teach them to your children. Talking of them. You shall teach them to your children. That's why I'm reading this thing like I'm fucking Yoda sometimes. You shall teach your children, I'm talking to them. When you are sitting in your house when they are, yes? And when you are walking by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise. Actually, somebody suggested once I should read the whole thing.
It's a sign.
Verse 20, you shall write them on the doorports of your house and on your gates. Verse 21, that your days and the days of your children may be multiplied in the land of the Lord swore, fuck, to your fathers to give them as long as the heavens are above the earth. What do we fall in? Verse 22, for if you will be careful to do all this commandment, not half, not a quarter, not 7/8, that I command you to do, loving the Lord your God, when you bend over, walking in all His ways and holding fast to Him until He gets off. Verse 23, then, no, that's not it. Then the Lord will drive out all these nations before you. And you will disappoint your dispossessed nations greater and mightier than you. Verse 24, every place on which you sow your foot tread shall be yours. Sow your foot tread? What? Your territory shall be from the wilderness to Lebanon, and from the river Euphrates, to the western sea. Not the eastern, not the northern, not the southern, but the western one. What about the northeastern one? Oh, there is one. Okay. Verse 25, no one shall be able to stand against you. The Lord your God will lay the fear of you and the dread of you on all the land that you shall tread. So don't tread on me, as He promised you. Verse 26, see, I am setting before you today a blessing and a curse. Hey, it's like, how you doing? Fuck you. At the same time, you know? Thank you. Go fuck yourself. I'd like to shake your hand and kick you in the nuts. Verse 27, the blessing, if you obey the commandment of the Lord God, which I command you today. Verse 28, and the curse if you do not obey the commandments of the Lord your God. But turn aside from the way that I am commanding you today to go after other gods that you have not known. How the fuck is he going to go after other gods they have not known?
I don't.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. I want you to go ahead and just use your imagination for once. Verse 29, and when the Lord your God brings you into the land that you are entering to take possession of it, you shall set the blessing on Mount Gerizim, and the curse on Mount Ebal. Verse 30, the curse on Mount Ebal. Look out, the curse on Mount Ebal. You climb that mountain, you'll get kicked in the balls.
I ain't climbing no ball mountains anytime soon.
Verse 30. Are they not beyond the Jordan, west of the road, toward the going down of the sun, in the land of the Canaanites, who live in Arabah, opposing Gilgal.
What the fuck?
Half fish, half chick.
A mermaid.
Would you fuck a chick
Fucking
with
mermaid.
gills? You know you banged the
I
gills.
would.
You fuck her in the gills, huh?
would.
No, she'd be slimy.
She
already been doing that for
But all over.
Just as long as she didn't smell like fish.
Are they not beyond? I read this part, I think. Yeah, I did. Verse 31. For you are to cross over the Jordan to go into take possession of the land that the Lord your God is giving you. And when you possess it and live in it, take over their homes, drive their cars, put on their underwear. Ew. You shall be careful to do all the statutes and rules that I'm setting before you today.
Damn!
Yeah!
I broke it.
Fucked it up some more.
That's hella fucked.
I know. Well, kids, once again, this is Shua, and this has been the Bible and an atheist point of view.